Let's talk about the 3 reasons you should be using Lightroom. Now, as a new photographer, I'm sure everyone's telling you to use Lightroom Classic, but let me tell you that Lightroom or Lightroom Mobile is actually legitimate. And that's coming from a professional myself. I'm a wedding photographer and have been for 8 years now. So let's talk about why you should be using Lightroom. Reason number 1 is the ease of use. Lightroom is a great way to get into photo editing. If you're not familiar with photo editing and you want to learn more and start editing your photos, Lightroom is the way to get started. The interface is absolutely beautiful and easy to use. And again, it is a great entry point to learning how to edit your photos. Now, if you're opening up Lightroom and you're looking at it like it's rocket science, you might want to check out my full course on using Lightroom. Not only will it help you get acclimated to Lightroom, it'll also teach you how to use Lightroom Classic, which is the full professional version, as well as Lightroom Mobile. So definitely make sure to check that out in the link below and get learnt up on this Lightroom. Reason number 2 to use Lightroom is mobile compatibility. Now, this is something that Lightroom Classic is lacking, but the fact that you can use Lightroom on your computer, on your laptop, on your phone, and on your iPad is hands down one of the best features. I have many videos where I talk about this, which you can definitely check out one of them up above, but learning Lightroom on mobile and using it on the go is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's so amazing. What I used to do is only have a desktop computer and use my iPad as a laptop. And that's as a working wedding photography professional. And I would take my iPad with me and use that while I was on the go. I would edit my weddings and then get back home and then do all my exporting on my main computer. The mobile compatibility honestly is one of the best features of Lightroom and hands down why I say everyone should try it out at least once. And reason number 3, beyond popular belief, but Lightroom has most all the features of Lightroom Classic. A lot of people will tell you not to use Lightroom because it's not professional. But what I'll tell you is that most of everything you would need from Lightroom Classic is inside of Lightroom. Now, there is a couple of things missing, but honestly, going forward, it looks like Adobe wants to make this their main program. So it's something that you definitely should start picking up and learn. And again, like I said before, my course will help you learn Lightroom and Lightroom Classic so that going on into the future and when you start running your own photography business, you're not lost and you're able to have beautifully edited photos. And a bonus reason why you should use Lightroom is actually depending on what style of photography you're doing. Now, if you're like a fashion blogger or you're doing some kind of lifestyle stuff or just Instagram photos, you may not need to ever get into Lightroom Classic. Again, don't go on these Facebook groups and forums and stuff and listen to these old photographers like moaning and groaning about how you have to use this and you have to do that. That's not how it works. If you're taking beautiful photos, if you understand your camera and you get what you're doing and you're doing great work in Lightroom and you're getting paid, honestly, it doesn't matter what you use. You use what works great. And also what else works great is checking out this playlist here, which will give you more information on running your own photography business. Because anything you can do to make yourself your own money and work for yourself is something that you need to get into now because I know you've been dying to do.